guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're joined with Tom.
Hello everyone.
Today we're joined with Tom. Tom and I recently watched 13 Reasons Why. We binge watched it basically. We watched it all in like 3 days. It's only like 13 episodes, but anyway. And we get invested with quite a few series. We get like quite invested. And we thought that we'd do a video with like our opinions and theories and like thoughts and whatnot. I do just want to start by saying that I will leave some links down below to like self-help numbers and self-help pages. Like if anyone is feeling suicidal or has those thoughts, that you can talk to somebody, because that's pretty much what the whole series was about, was a girl committing suicide for basically bullying. So I'll leave those numbers down below and like the website, because I know that 13 Reasons Why have their own website as well for self-help. But anyway, we're going to digest the series. First thought, well, first matter, what did you think of it?
Yeah, I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the best things I've watched in a long time.
Yeah.
The way the series is set out, it's enthralling throughout. At first I didn't really think much of it. I think, oh, it's just like another like teen drama kind of thing. But like one episode quickly turned to 6.
Yeah.
I'm
like there's apparently a theory as well of how you watch it is how you would listen to the tapes. So you know how like most of the kids apart from Clay listen to them all pretty much in 1 day, 2 days. And Clay took ages. Apparently if you take a while, you digest it differently to those who do like a binge sesh like we did. And
really?
It's like, it says like if that was to happen to you, like how you would listen to the tapes. I'm going to start by saying I would listen to those tapes in 1 day. I have too high anxiety to not know. I would skip through to find my tape. Like I'd listen to like the start of every tape, and if it's not mine, I'd skip it. And then when I found mine, then I'd listen to everyone else's after that.
Yeah, same. That's
like I'd go back. Like I don't care. Like I need to know what mine is about. But I thought it was a great series. I thought that Netflix. It is a Netflix thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Netflix original.
I thought that Netflix captured it so well, and the scene where she does die and she's cutting her arm, I was bawling my eyes out. Like I have not cried like that for quite a while. And like I was crying hard. Like I feel like even like I used to self-harm, so to me that was like a really big thing. But I feel like for somebody who even hasn't, it could like touch you as well. Yeah,
of course, it was just gruesome. I think they didn't shy away from, obviously spoiler alert. I know Sophie's done that, but well basically it's gruesome, it's intense. Like if you can keep your eyes on it, it's just intense. Like even a couple of times for me, I just like kind of winced a bit, but
it's very heartbreaking.
Yeah, I think it's something you just can't like take your eyes off. I think you have to like watch it and just like take it in.
This is like totally off topic, but Knocked Up was named like the film that showed the most amount when it came to childbirth. It showed so much in depth. And I feel like 13 Reasons Why is probably the only thing that I've personally watched that goes so in depth with how somebody does kill themselves. You know, you hear like people have slit their wrists and you're like, well, how does it like really happen? And like you see the life and the emotion drained from this girl. Yeah. And like the scene like that caught me up as well was when like, what's his name? Bryce rapes her. Yeah, oh my God, I couldn't even watch that one either. I was struggling. There were some scenes in this series that I really struggled with.
I think with the Bryce scene, I think it was just the casualness in how he did it. Like people were
at his house.
Yes, I think with the series, it shows that Hannah wasn't perfect. She wasn't a perfect person. She could have done things better. Yeah. But I think that's what I liked about the series. I think it shows that
she's still human.
Yes.
And they show her flaws, they show her mistakes and what she could have done differently, and they express it themselves. Like when they listen to the tapes and she's like, you know, I made mistakes. Like she witnessed a different raping of a former best friend of hers and she did nothing. That to me is a massive flaw in a person's thing. But you know, until you're in that situation, it's so hard to sit and observe and be like, oh, I would jump in and do this. But we watched the episode after, which was like the producers and the directors and the author of it and like random people just talking about it. And one lady was like, it's so hard to do something like when you're in that situation. And I think it's so easy for people like us and like people who haven't been in that situation to assume that we would do something. So I'm glad that it shows that she's a human who makes mistakes. They are massive mistakes and they're pretty much life-changing mistakes. Like if she could have jumped in when Jessica was being raped, then some stuff might not have happened, you know. She might not have got raped in the end, or, you know what I mean? So I think it captures a teenage life very well.
I think it shows the complexities of school, you know what I mean? Like I remember being at school and things will happen at school, like, and you think that's like permanent, that's all that, like, like that's gonna be like, that's how you're gonna feel forever, you know what I mean? Like, but the things I was feeling in school, like I'm a big grown 25-year-old man now, you know what I mean? Like that doesn't even register on my radar. If that happened to me now, I'd be like, yo, who cares? But in school, it's such big things and like it's such massive hurdles for you to get over. But I think as you get older, it's like a minor, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's what the series has shown as well. Like these little things that's happened to Hannah, I think, oh, who cares? But then to her, it's so much, and all these little things added up, and like made her into a character, like, and changed her views of the world. So when certain situations happen, like her witnessing what happened to her friend, and like her getting raped, I think all these little things added up to that. You know what I mean? Like her spirit getting broken and
just the life being taken from her, really.
Basically.
Not even like when she took her life, like life has just been taken from her from all the hurdles that she's had to go through.
And then, but I think she even, like, she knew she couldn't cope no more. And then, like, I think it's like the second to last episode or the last episode. I think it's the last episode, sorry, where she goes to the counsellor.
Yes, I didn't realise. Like, I always thought it was a bit suspicious. I was like, why is he driving this? You know, if you have any problems, come and see me. Like, why is he so heavily involved if he's only met her the once? Because he claimed that they had one meeting last year about colleges and whatnot. And then Tom said in that episode, like Tom said he saw a few episodes ago that he ripped out something from his journal, and I didn't see that. Like, I want to watch the series again already and like look for like clues. But I didn't see that. So when that happened, I was like, what the hell? And what bit really got me when she was speaking to Mr. Porter was when she was like, she told him who it was, and she said something along the lines of, the jocks get away with so much because the jocks are what... I don't even know if it was that conversation. She said something in the series anyway, of like the sport people are the main focus at school and everybody else is like a bystander just cheering them on. And that is so true. So Bryce is this like #1 athlete in like a higher year than them, and like she's telling this guy, you know, he's raped me, and he's just like, are you sure it's rape? Because they don't want to get the star player in trouble, because well, for one, he's minted, and you don't, you know, it's hard to get rich people in trouble because they can bail anybody out. But then you can't like get someone like that in trouble because they're such an asset to the school because of their athletic ability. And I think that's so like legitimate. Like, I feel like that from my school as well. There were certain kids who just were untouchable because they had like a thing that the school wanted.
See, that's different from my school, like, you know what I mean? Like, you weren't seen as an asset, I don't think, like that. I don't think you was put on the pedestal. That's like my personal school experience, you know what I mean?
I think it's like that in a lot of American schools more than anything.
Yeah, like, schools don't really make money off like the football team, you know what I mean? Like they would do in America. So, I don't think, some things are kind of different from the UK and the US, I'll say, but yeah, I don't think you put on a pedestal. Like, in my school you weren't, you know what I mean? But obviously, yeah, each school is different. In this like series, there's a lot of like characters that I sympathise with, and a lot of characters were on the tape that I do sympathise with. Like, the fact is that the people who Hannah did put on her tapes, I quite liked. Like, I quite like the character of Zach. Quite like I hate him at first. I think I've grown
I
to
feel
like
like
Justin.
Zach is pretty much 90% of boys at school. I really
Yeah.
like. They're just generally nice guys, but they're around the wrong crowd, and they're just trying to be someone they're not. Like I can vouch for that completely. Like I know a lot of boys that were like that, and probably still are.
But I don't think he. I think he knew right from wrong, and I don't think what he did was necessarily bad. But I think
don't know. No, there's some people that are on the tapes that I'm really confused that are on the tapes. Like Zach, Ryan. I don't know if it's Brian or Ryan. Americans have really weird accents.
Sure.
The one that does the poem, that leaks the poem.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
like, I don't understand why he's on it. Like, I get that she's mad at him.
No, not at all.
But I don't think he should be on it.
No.
I think, like, the main focus ones for me should be, like, Bryce, Tyler, and that's pretty much it. Maybe Justin. I feel like with Justin, he didn't start a rumour. And I feel like Justin's a lot like Zach. Like, he owes a lot to Bryce. So when he showed him that picture, there's only so much, like, he knew something would happen, so that's why I feel like he should be in it, but then he didn't physically leak the picture.
I don't think Zach owed anything to Bryce at all. I don't think he was even
no, but I mean, like, Zach's just trying to stunt, basically.
Right. You know what I mean?
Do you know who else should have definitely been on the tapes? As well as Sherry.
She wasn't on the tapes with us.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, the people who I agree should have had tapes is definitely Sherry. Like, she was the reason someone died. Completely. And I'm glad that, like, I'm so ready for season 2 because I need to know what happens to everyone.
Is there a season 2?
Yeah.
I wonder what's...
In season 2, we're going to find out, like, what happened with Sherry, what happened with Bryce, who shot Alex. I don't think Alex shot himself. I don't think it makes sense for him to shoot. Why would he shoot himself?
I think...
He was like, yeah, don't get me wrong, he was sad. But he was the most...
Do you reckon he...
defensive, like, for Hannah.
Do you reckon he, like, kind of... I think he kind of dealt with it the best. But
I think he actually grieved the loss of a friend. Whereas everyone else was panicking about their asses. He grieved the loss of a friend.
But I think that's why he could have done it as well.
I have a suspicion about Tyler. And I think all alarms should be going off.
Yeah, but he's got a big gun, you know what I mean?
He's got a chest of gun.
It's like a big gun you have to assemble, like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, he's got the big thing, you know what I mean? I don't know, man.
I think a boy like that is dangerous to have a gun. There was like a clip where he was in his photograph room. I don't know what they're called, like where you develop the photographs.
Right.
And there was like pictures of everyone that was on the tapes. And that last episode when Alex shot himself, he took Alex's picture down.
Yeah, look, I thought...
Why would Alex's picture be taken down?
Originally, I just thought, because I think it showed like a little clip of Alex being nice to him. So I thought, yeah, man, he ain't gonna kill him, you know what I mean, because he's being nice. Then later you find out that Alex shoots himself.
What do you think the parents are gonna do with the tapes?
I think Hannah's parents.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna listen to them and they're gonna give them to the lawyers, and it's gonna be used in court somehow. What do you think?
I don't know.
I don't think they will destroy them.
I don't think they'd destroy them, but I don't know if they'd use them because that's like your baby. Like you're hearing that your baby's been raped, been bullied, been like abused, like...
Yeah, but also...
Because then what do you think will happen with everyone then? So it ended like 2 episodes, like not the episode it ended on, but the episode before. Sherry called the police and said, "I've got a crime to commit. I've got a crime to not commit to confess about." And then that's all we saw. She didn't say what the crime was. We didn't know what happened to her afterwards. Like, we have no idea. I want to know if she's gone to prison. I want to know if she's told the truth about Jeff. I want to know if Courtney comes out of the freaking closet.
Oh, she was just annoying.
Courtney was a really annoying character.
Yeah,
I did not like her.
Just do it, innit? Like, nobody cares. Like,
everybody knows.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Everybody knows.
It's not that deep, man. Yo, Clay is my guy.
I liked him, but I just felt that he needs to stop beating himself up. I felt like he's beat himself up a lot. Like, this girl put him through the most. And I feel that he's just beating himself up far too much. and she should not have put him in those tapes. I know at the end of his tape she was like, you shouldn't be in here and all this. Then why have you done it? Why have you made this boy's, like, I don't even know how long he was listening to, maybe a month, because he took his time. But why did you put him through that shit? That's so unfair and so unkind. And you want to, she says the reason that I couldn't, like one of the reasons I killed myself is because I couldn't be loved by somebody like you. Which means you do have feelings for him. So why the fuck do you want to make him feel this type of way when you're dead? I feel like it's such a selfish thing that she did. I feel like what she did was very selfish. Like, if you want to make a tape telling why you killed yourself, fine. Show it to your parents or whatever. You don't need to be sending it round. I get that these people fucked your life up. But people like Clay who didn't, and Tony who wasn't even on the tapes but you made him listen to them, like, that's fucked up.
I think...
And you're letting your parents worry the shit out of you, like, fucked up. Majorly. You couldn't even make a tape for your mum and dad just to explain to them.
I think the important thing is that Clay did learn from it at the end, and you see him talking to Sky, you know what I mean?
I think that's the most important thing to take from this, is what they said at the end, where you never know what somebody else is going through. And from somebody who has been bullied, the people who bullied me, you have no idea what the shit I was going through at home. And that's something that people need to really, really, really take into consideration. And I think if anyone takes anything from this, I hope it's that you don't know what anyone's going through, and for you to be happily bullying someone, you could really be pushing them and pushing them and pushing them to take that chance and kill themselves. No pressure.
Be yourself, guys, and
always
be nice to people.
Always.
Yeah.
We hope you guys enjoyed our little chitty chat about 13 Reasons Why. If this is something that you like, then let us know. Would you want to do it more often about other stuff?
Depends.
Yeah,
see how I feel.
Okay, well, you just let us know, guys, if you've enjoyed this, and like if you want us to do any others, then let us know in the comments down below. And until next time, I will see you guys soon, and Tom will maybe see you guys soon. Bye.